Hello and welcome to this Checkmate in 2 chess puzzle from 1879. Black has the king, a rook and 3 pawns. White has the king, 4 pawns, pair of knights, pair of rooks, the queen and the bishop. It's White's turn. Can you see the checkmate in 2? Moving your knight on c4 to b2 isn't a mate in 2, but it is a mate in 3. Black can take your rook, but then you can move the queen to f7. Black might do something like take your knight with their rook. Then you can checkmate in just 3 with your rook. Taking the rook with your rook is another mate in 3, but not 2. Black has to take back the rook with their pawn. You can then move your knight to d6. King can't move, so they have to take the pawn with their pawn, and then you can move the queen in for just the mate in 3. Taking the pawn with the queen on d6 isn't a mate in 2, unless black takes the pawn with their pawn, because then you can mate in 2 with the rook. Instead, black can save the mate in 2 by taking your rook. You can move the queen in, but the king has an escape square, and then you can mate in just 3 with the knight. Moving your rook to e3 is just a forced mate in 3. The black king has to take your knight. You can then check with the other knight, forcing the king up to b5, and then you can checkmate in just 3 with the queen. Okay, let's have a look at the solution to this one. So pause the video if you need some more time. To get the checkmate in 2 for white, you need to move your queen to f7. If black takes the rook with their rook, you can move your c4 knight to b2 to do the checkmate in 2. If black decides to take the rook with their king, you can move your knight to f2 to do the checkmate in 2. If black takes your knight with their rook, you can then move your rook to e3 to do the checkmate. If black decides to take your knight with their king, you can then move the queen to f1 to do the checkmate in 2. And if black takes your pawn with their pawn, you can then take the rook with your rook to do the checkmate in 2. That's the end of this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.